Just figured it out.
Alright, this is the last level of the damn game. As soon as I left Patreon, they stopped watching it. They stopped watching Patreon. Shit.
Looks like we'll have to find another way through. Or not.
That was gay. My damn finger slipped. Off the fucking analog stick like a dumbass. Off the fucking.
Looks like a dead end. Oh, I stand corrected.
I think we've found Sepedal's home.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sepedal's cage.
I need stamina to go up. Stamina shit. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, so I'll keep that.
Here. Oh, I was hoping we missed him.
She got his tail.
Watch your right! Take Worth and Roth! We've got company.
So they say tame. That's tame. She said tame. That's crazy. But like, what the fuck?
Take Worth and Roth!
That'll show him.
I think this is the only way down. After you.
Sit.
What the hell is niggas supposed to be able to like do something with that?
Worth and Roth!
Walk like it's hard.
Find all the treasure in the world.
And Roth!
Don't want to talk to this guy.
Come on, boy. What do you need? If I must.
Lanatat.
Ooh.
Say again?
You sneezed. Lanatat.
You mean Yonata? Lonata
Lanatat.
means something else.
Oh. Well, what is it?
It...
Oh, looks like the ops are right in front of us. Look at that.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still. Your soul is small. We feel the pressure. Darkness. Yet somehow, we wonder. We did not foresee this. The debt of knowledge. We concede. The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We would run, roll with the tide, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
This dumb bitch. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds sketch.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I'm everywhere. My tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out. Her voice.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I must. So, do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland? You suspected. Then,
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red.
in time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through. Its madness would consume us all if it was not. Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing we could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. A regrettable consequence of a necessary war. I have no time for the lamentations of heretics.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help!
Listen to its tantrum. And no, Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. I refuse to even dignify that with a but there is still time. You can face your false god and end its reign. Your soul. Only you can siphon its essence. The path of justice is fraught. I leave you with a warning. The false god, it taints all it touches. My magfolk may be hostile to you. Stay vigilant.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Keep quiet.
That's goofy. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Didn't make any sense. I was like, what the fuck was that shit? Now let me climb that first. Just trying to do his head. It's blowing me. It's like, how much more fucking climbing and jumping and goddamn. Before we get to this fucking thing, bro. Shit is mad.
Look at them. They move. Wish there was time to study. Before it kills us.
Come. I'm eager to meet her.
Eat the fuck out of here. Cool.
And rock! Egworth and rock!
What is that? I know that place, right?
This is the place where they die.
They're unrecognizable. Like, I can't remember their actual faces.
Yeah, that's sick.
No. No, no, no. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. This place is Pedraku in many ways. This may be among the least of it.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Then for the god's sake, what is it?
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your... How much of this do you remember?
We dealt with Razvan.
Sepedal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than...
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live.
You've always done everything you could to survive.
So?
I feel strongly that there's not...
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now.
A fine... I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who...
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and...
Well, it was... good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Keep quiet.
Never had a chance. Turn around.
And roll! Eckworth and roll! Eckworth and roll!
No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin.
Came on, yes. Nickworth and Roth. Nickworth and Roth. Nickworth and Roth.
Who's next?
This
Anyone?
Celebration. here, right? So where the fuck does this go to?
Wait, isn't that Tama's cave? Oh dear.
Charles, what?
This room. It looks just like Tama's.
Oh, yes, this looks... situation.
Tama. No, I dealt with this. What is this, Envoy? This is your gut. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. Then what am I looking at? I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I don't know what I expected. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way he was in pain but trying to hide. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was but now that I see him it's like he's free of that. You're right. It's like you said. I'm not letting I won't make that mistake again. And we've got farther to go. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way but you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right. So whatever comes next. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the dreams. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? True enough. Let's end this.
I wanted the knife. Fuck it. What the fuck? So this is the same place, okay.
seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? Can't we take a closer look? Please.
I feel like if I take this for sure these turns. And they connected. That's a good one. Hopefully we don't gotta fight all the motherfuckers. All you need to do is just take the plot. We're good. Dialogue, it's not working.
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook. No time to waste. We need to find your god.
Much as I want to look around, we need to find your god fast.
Is it just me, or are we walking in circles?
I'm trying to interact. What the fuck is going on? There we go.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. But worse, why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the myth... They have a sick scent of whoever is responsible. I'm tired of the bullshit.
Godlike of Sepedal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive. I can hear them, but not with my ears. It feels like someone hitting my... How?
Giada Castel.
Wait, you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence.
My mother?
She reached out to us.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal folk.
We heard, and Sepedal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sepedal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
No. This can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sepedal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sepedal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sepedal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold... Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. That isn't their fault. It's... I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death.
We are companions, toys, diversions.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic. Much... All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. Drawing pictures, it's almost too sad to imagine. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sepedal's behalf, and for the...
They want to apologize. I came to the... Shit. Sepedal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. When they heard the voice of a stranger, how can I hold that against you?
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, God.
The time has come for you to find your patron.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sepedal has... We will fade. As... Death is indifferent, not cruel, not merciful.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. Our purpose draws to a close. May the living lands receive you with open arms.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
Worth and wrath!
That'll show him.
It's taking forever to get the Sepedal and keep the game strapped on me out too. Searching for Sepedal, fucking searching for country. fuck?
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside.
Just remember to get the fuck on.
This is the library. The Akita building space. Clearly. They wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost. I wonder who she was. Sad and familiar. Garlowane's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but... this is a godless library. It's why I study the godless. Because this place has haunted me since I was a child. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. I do love your idea of hiding out, Envoy. Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life.
She got that fucking same fag.
You must be the librarian from my dream. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too. Of course. You are an... No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our people. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? The Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us. They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that. But how did the magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your guards the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine. You're not helping, Envoy. Yardsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yardsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yardsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be... The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk. This is all too much. Oh, Yerno, please. I ask for your opinion because I want it. I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on. I'm so glad that one of Sepedal's chosen stands with you, Yardsley. Our time is at an end, Yardsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Oh! Did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time... You must keep Yardsley. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... Choose well, Yardsley. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but I...
That should have been the last one. We are done with those. Look at these niggas.
East ahead.
All this shit brings us back to the same spot. It's a new one. For that weak ass plan. That was gay. See, look, that be the gay shit about this game. It's like, nigga. The fuck? Just did this shit and there was not this many fucking. Yeah, this shit is blowing the fuck out of me. Way less shit. I could've swore this turned off the fucking shit. That did that.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop.
Let's catch a breather. It's been a fucking hour and 30.
It's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather my thoughts, share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the present. I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go. Now that we're here. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
Well, I won't lie to you. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy. But never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be right. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening. And I'm sure our enemy will be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place. I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by God. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Introspection cannot be rushed. It takes time.
Oh, for sure. You've survived this long. You'll get us where...
Well, no matter what happens, we've already survived more of the living lands than...
We've already gone farther than Nandru ever did. Whew. I can't wait to see what my stat...
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a... And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like...
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died. Which I thought...
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor. And actually, when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those spoilers. You got my priceless face.
And now look at you. Look at us. One crisis at a time, please. I can only lose so...
He's right. Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but We left trouble in our wake. Fewer. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a...
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private.
Get some sleep. There'll be plenty of time for sentiment and hugs later.
Word of fucking private, bro. Fuck me.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. And in a way, they did. But it... Generous? Perhaps. Until this whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her reach, when you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But no animancer can live up to that. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by... As an animancer, I do admire them. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. They probably won't even notice me. But stranger, I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I... On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot, and I think I know what I want. But there are too many very... I have a lot of catching up to do. And plenty of room to... So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to... I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to... I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel. So I'd bet... Hey, you helped me through a very
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered? I don't think I have yet. I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all. It's just... We have a god and an empire, both vying for our attention, and... I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst... But... it makes sense. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so... I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. Well, honestly, I feel more... full. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library. I think...
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of them.
No matter what, I've always... But this is the first time I've had more options than... What do you think? You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole life, in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to... Thank you, Envoy. Finally picking a destination makes the journey Oh. But I am not...
He'll understand. Your happiness...
Well, come on. Much as I'm loath to relinquish this... And Envoy...
Hey,
Alright,
Gianna.
I'm keeping it big. I
How are you holding
cannot
up
withstand
after seeing those,
another
plans?
conversation with these niggas, so we're just
Well,
gonna move
I've
forward.
seen things not intended for mortal eyes.
There's no...
And uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall.
Maybe
But
let me
here...
just speed through this shit.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. It was. I guess not, huh? You probably never expected... It's been a bit of... I don't... quick note. Anyway. Until next time.
We're just gonna...
When you find Sepedal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. And you've got to enjoy it where you can find. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine... And Sepedal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forge. Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't this... I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble. You know, if Sepedal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if... I mean... While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrade. And some days you wake up and the deck of your ship's covered in bird shit. You can clean it up or you can step in it. That's... The Steel Garrote level, even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch. Everyone gets nervous when And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise, and not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise. Oh, Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time. This is why I stuck this. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Addy. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, We're walking in, and you'll have to choose a side. That's... I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. I lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. Anytime. Good night.
Alright, let's get it popping.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sepedal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Sepedal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
But figured it out. Yeah, you stupid.
And roll! Came on, Yes.
I'm rooting for the skeletons.
Keep quiet.
Oh, we need freaking this.
So, this is how you imprison a guard.
Worth and roll!
Right, so this is the first guy to do This thing run, man. It's about to be 2 hours already. I've been playing this shit for fucking. God damn. Uh-oh.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. You questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here. The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once.
Bro, I don't want to hear you
But the other
rap.
gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer.
Get it.
But you are here now. You found us. There is little time. We won't be. The strangler is close now. We feel her wire. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in. She pierces us now. Now we will not brook. A spark. Wait. The essence bends. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. Breathe. Focus. We were everything. What have we lost? What we could run, leap in the water. We want nothing more. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We trust you. You who have been. You met death. And you off. You taught us. We saw how you would fight for those who give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have... We deserve more than this prison? Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? Yes. The time has come. End our pain. Give us peace. It is...
Piece of the grave.
Center your thought. Clear the fog. We were so blind, so lost. We feel bright. We will grow. Tend. We will remember you.
Andra's depths.
It's parody.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sepedal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so...
Looks like the war already started. The giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly.
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
For once, I wish... Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time?
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange...
Look at this place. Feels like we're... Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel Garrote banners past the barrack.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we get to see an...
I think I see Elia as well.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
If he didn't start this himself.
The steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there?
I'm not sure. That's...
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope time will tell.
After all this time, they're free.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all.
Kin and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing.
People seem to be gathering west of here.
Alrighty.
Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're... It's an outrage. What did the artisans or merchants do to them? They broke some glass. They didn't think I was...
Right now, that's a...
If you're looking for survivors, a flu...
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. I am sorry. You always were.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote has...
Envoy, wait! I took some supplies when I ran.
Nigga did not give me a discount, you trifling bitch. Somehow, some way, I still don't feel like I got a lot of money over there. I'm about to sell this shit.
Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made it snow in Shatterscarp.
But why snow?
This nigga's faces. What the fuck?
A familiar face. We meet again, Envoy. And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious...
Oh, yes, oh...
Paradise burns, thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't...
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within... Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions. It is indeed. I'll admit, I almost miss it. The mystery, the days of research. Now we're back to simple mortal drama. Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the... wise answer. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you... Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return to the Living Lands. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The envoy. Is that you?
So it looks like we're damn near in a new world, huh? They could have opened this map up a lot more. Hopefully there's expansions for this. But we're gonna call it for this. This time I thought this shit was over and we still have more to deal with. I'm sure they're gonna wanna fucking wrap me up, but I'm only talking to Shorty. Just ended on that note.
Here we are. The first and last battle for the Living Lands. If the garden didn't kill us, I don't think... Metaphysically, the battle is already over. But politically, we have a... I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring. So let's be grateful for today. I think that's enough wool gathering. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Don't stay up too... I'll tell you... Not before I've done some reading. We should take a moment to acknowledge what... You liberated the god of the Living Lands. Now they are unchained, free to do... That's quite a gamble you made. I'm not sure. Too many variables. If not for you, Sepedal would still be pacing their cage like a which means you have leverage over a god. How do... That's a lot of responsibility. Sepedal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's... We cannot know if the Living Lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our action. For better or worse, maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods... I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp. You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from. Until next time. You too.
Yeah, I just don't like
So
noise.
those green people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No. They were Sepedal's dreams given life.